That isn't what it meant.
Well, what did it mean then? Explain.
It meant that it's indicative of low-resolution thinking.
You know, the truth of the matter is that when you look at some of my policies, in a lot of ways, Richard Nixon was more liberal than I was.
Force the vote, sure, was a failure. Force the vote, sure, was a failure. Force the vote, sure, was a failure. Force the vote, sure, was a failure.
Honestly, Sam, if I could just get the sentence out.
Force the vote, sure, was a failure.
We can talk about Jimmy Dore can go and kill 15 kids tomorrow, and I still believe in force the vote. Honestly, Sam, if I could.
That isn't what it meant.
Well, what did it mean then? Explain.
It meant that it's indicative of low-resolution thinking.
No, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce. No, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce. I don't know who created Pokemon Go. But I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Really, how many people do that? You mean they moved out and then they said, "Ah, the hell with it, I'll move back in." You know, it doesn't sound like a very normal. You mean they moved out and what? They missed it so much that they wanted to move back in? Yeah, it's like it's crazy.
Well, and
then they have cans of soup, and they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick, it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup from my family. They're so innocent. This is soup from my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just
that was an opinion of somebody.
And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people, cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught,
across this country, we've seen this new phenomenon lately, chanted at sporting events and on signs. The phrase is,
and when they get caught, they say,
let's go Brandon.
No, this is just, and when they get caught, they say, no.
The phrase is, let's go Brandon.
I eat extra sharp. That's what I eat.
Well, it was an amazing phone call I made. 40 Wall Street actually was the second tallest building in downtown Manhattan, and it was actually, before the World Trade Center, was the tallest. And then when they built the World Trade Center, it became known as the second tallest, and now it's the tallest. And I just spoke to my people.
Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Can you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know. $7 million for reef fish management. $25 billion to combat Asian carp. $2.5 billion to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico.
The reason the market is doing what it's doing is people are sitting at home getting the checks from the government, okay? And this fair share is a bullshit concept. It's just a way of attacking wealthy people, and, you know, I think it's inappropriate. We're all going to work together and pull together.
Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the...
Hello, users, and welcome to Above It All, your favorite live show in the history of live shows. Hold the phone, folks. I can't open this. I can't open it. It's too cold. Oh, I can't open it. Ow. Ow, I hurt my fingernail. I can't open it. It's too cold. I've opened it, folks. What did I open, you ask? What is it that I struggled so hard to open? That's right. Rockstar Pure Zero Watermelon Kiwi Energy Drink. Let's get it. So I would like to introduce everyone. You might not know, but this is Max. Max, don't lick yourself in the introduction. So here we have Max the dog, folks. Max the dog. Hello there, buddy. Max the dog is a poop dog. Folks, he's a poop dog. He pooped twice this morning. He's a poop dog. Why are you a poop dog? You're pooping all over town. He's pooping all over the fucking place. You're a poop dog. He's now licking the mouse. You're a poop dog. You're a poop dog. Oh, look at the baby. Look at him. He's such a baby. You're a big baby. Oh. You're a big baby. He's licking my hand now. He's a big baby. He's a big baby. Look at him. Look at him. He's got his paw on me. Look at this. Are you seeing this? Oh. Now this segment's going to last as long as Max the dog does. As soon as he gets bored, we'll move on. But I don't know if he will get bored, folks. I don't even know if that's possible. Folks, tomorrow I will be doing a 12 o'clock noon show. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I will be doing the show at 12 Eastern Time, like I do on Saturday. I will be doing the show at noon Eastern Time on tomorrow. So tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And so I will do the show tomorrow at noon. Alright, so I hope y'all understand what it is that I'm packing and I'm putting into the atmosphere. I'll be too busy to watch. I'll be with my family. Banjo Bill, by the way, I have a family. Anyway, so now that that is out of the way, you see this dog just running around? Alright. So, folks, there's a very interesting story going around. So, okay, to my understanding, now, I could be wrong. So I just want to throw this out there. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll probably be wrong again. Whether or not I'm wrong right now, that's a whole different story. So there's this, like, scoop going around. There's a scoop that's been happening it's been brewing, for the last couple of days. And that's right, folks. J.K. Rowling was doxxed. But you might be wondering, who was she doxxed by? Well, she was doxxed by Wikipedia. That's right, folks. Wikipedia doxxed J.K. Rowling. So I want to get into this because I think this is a really important subject here. Because should Wikipedia be allowed to dox anyone that they want, even if they live in a famous in a famous building or a house that was constructed or whatever? I don't know. I have no idea, but it seems that Wikipedia has been really, they've been out it in the doxing wars. And so as we can say here, Wikipedia doxed J.K. Rowling. So, J.K. Rowling lives in this, apparently a house that has a name. The house has a name, right? So, eat the rich. But, so she lives in a house called Killy Chassis. Is a country estate and house near Weem, about 1 mile, 2 kilometers, right? The house was purchased by author J.K. Rowling in 2001. Folks, Wikipedia doxed J.K. Rowling. This is unacceptable. So let's be very clear here. For those of you that don't know what I'm going on about here, J.K. Rowling did this bizarre thread crying about trans activists, and trans activists doxed me, yes they did. Bitch, your house is on Wikipedia. I don't even, is my house on Wikipedia? No, because I'm not a fucking billionaire that lives in Killy Chassis. So her house is on Wikipedia. People are like, oh, where does J.K. Rowling live? Oh, I know. Oh, it's on Wikipedia. Let's go there. But the trans activists doxed J.K. Rowling. So I'm just going to throw this out there. So, I don't support doxing everyday private citizens. I do, on the other hand, support doxing billionaires. I think billionaires are inherently political. I think they are all politicians, and all politicians should have their addresses public because we should know where the fuck these motherfuckers live. That's my opinion. I think if you're a billionaire, you can't have privacy. There is no such thing as privacy. You sacrificed your privacy for a Wikipedia page. So let's read this fucking garbage. Friday, my family's address was posted on Twitter by 3 activist actors who took pictures of themselves in front of our house, carefully positioning themselves to ensure that our address was visible. Bitch, it's on Wikipedia. I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who reported the image to Twitter support. Your kindness and decency made all the difference to my family and me. I'd also like to thank the police of Scotland for their support and assistance in this matter. Folks, let's keep going. I implore those people who retweeted the image on the address still visible, even if they did so in condemnation of these people's actions, to delete it. Over the past few years... now we're getting into the sob story. Let's go. Over the past few years, I've watched, appalled, as women like and many others, including women who have no public profile, but who've contacted me to relate their experiences. AKA, trust me, bro. Like, AKA, yeah, many people are saying... yeah, many people are saying that, the wall has been so effective. Many people are saying. This tip thing is a browser thing that I have. You can tip anyone on Twitter with cryptocurrency. I will not be tipping J.K. Rowling. It's on every time I do a video about a tweet, you'll see that, But if contacting me to relate their experiences have been subject to campaigns of intimidation which range from being hounded on social media, the targeting of their employees all the way up to doxing and direct threat of violence, including rape. Oh no! Oh no! None of these women are protected in the way I am. Maybe, how about this? You're a billionaire. You're a billionaire, and so these are your friends, right? These are your so-called friends, and so how about you give some of them your money to protect? Hey, if I were a billionaire and I believed that my friends, right, were under attack, and I was a billionaire, like I had billions of dollars, I would maybe, I don't know, spend some money to protect them, maybe. Right? Maybe. So I'm just throwing that out there, but either way. None of these women are protected the way I am. They and their families have been put into a state of fear and distress for no other reason than that they refuse to uncritically accept the socio-political concept of gender identity should replace that of sex. Motherfucker, what is this bitch even talking about? I have to assume that I am Georgia Frost. Hollywood stars and Richard entities are doxing me, would intimidate me out of speaking up for women's sex-based rights. They should have reflected on the fact that I've now received so many death threats I could paper the house with them, and I haven't stopped speaking out. Perhaps I'm just throwing this out there, and the best way to prove your movement isn't a threat to women is to stop stalking, harassing, and threatening us. So, folks, I have no commentary. I think that me reading that was commentary enough at all. So I don't care. Like, I don't give a shit. Her house is on Wikipedia. You can't be doxxed if your house is on Wikipedia. You just can't. You can't do it. I'm sorry. You just can't do it. I'm sorry. Like, I've been doxxed. Right? I've been doxxed several times, right? So, I can't be doxxed again. I've already been doxxed. Someone can post the dox. That's one thing. But you can't be doxxed when you've already been doxxed. And then it's another thing where you proudly tell everyone where you live. Now imagine, instead of me being doxxed by someone else, I just went online and said, yep, I live here. This is where I live. Here's my Wikipedia page. You can send me... And then someone was like, oh, what? I found where you live. Well, so, yeah, I posted it online. I posted it online. Right? So you can't be doxxed if your house is on Wikipedia. Also, if you're a billionaire, I don't care. Also, again, she's just doing this for women's sex-based rights. What the fuck? What does that mean? Sex-based rights? I'm sorry. It's just... it's so stupid. Anyway, so fuck J.K. Rowling. All my homies hate J.K. Rowling. To purchase a military-grade armed robot? She probably could. She probably could. Google Maps search J.K. Rowling's mansion. I did that at the beginning. You missed it. Well, I didn't do the Google Map search, but I have the Wikipedia page open. I've never had Rockstar watermelon kiwi before. So looks like the Daily Mail, the BBC, and the Independent, and the Times also doxed her the last year when she renovated their mansion. There you go. There you go. Got doxed. Fuck it. Oh, I got doxed. I got doxed. Anyway, let's move right into this one.
After Derek and I got married, one night, this other Derek appears in our bed. The real Derek is lying down next to me. Other Derek sits right up out of him. It startled me. I knew that was not Derek, and so I asked this critter, "Who are you?" Because he clearly wanted to have sexual relations. And he said, "Come on, I'm your husband." I said, "Who are you?" And he had the nerve to claim to be Ahasuerus.
By the way, I'm super glad to see that Josh Peck of Drake and Josh fame is selling some The Great Delusion DVDs on this program. So shout outs to Josh Peck, co-star of Drake and Josh. He's, really doing a great job now.
Xerxes. Well, other Derek seriously wanted to invite me to use my free will to do something that was going to pull me away from God. So this last time...
Okay, I'm going to tell you this right now. If there's an alien in my goddamn bedroom with a fucking hard cock trying to shove it in my face, the last thing I'm going to think about is being pulled away from God. Right? Like, that's the last thing I'm going to fucking think about. I'm just not going to think about it. I'm sorry. I'm going to think about where's the nearest weapon? How can I kill you? What can I do to escape? The last thing I will be thinking about is, oh God, no, God!
I knew he was really desperate. And I asked him again, "Who are you?" He told me the same answer, and I said, "I am not going with you." This was an internal dialogue. Finally, I said, "I've had enough." In my mind, I reached up. I grabbed his face, and I said, "You are a liar, and Jesus is real." And I pulled that face off, and beneath it was a reptile. And he had little creatures with him this time. He brought these little halfling creatures, and they looked like, I don't know, gargoyles. They were very reptilian as well. So beneath that face of Derek was a reptilian serpentine creature, probably similar to what was visiting the Anasazi.
Wow.
Well, the Bible says...
And then that guy's just ready to go right in. That guy's ready. Well, let me give you why this is so factual and logical, because the Bible, that guy's just ready to go. He's got his script. He's like, all right, I'm ready. I practiced my lines. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, folks. I mean, do I really need to tell y'all? Like, again, religion is dumpster diving right now. In order to, make me think of you as a normal person, you gotta find a way to get away from these kind of people as much as possible. So when someone says they believe in Jesus, this is the first thing I think of. And I know it's not fair, right? Right? I get it. Not all Jesus freaks are like this, where they're having reptiles fucking come to them in their dreams and they're calling, "Oh God, where are you? Why didn't God help you, bitch?" That's my question. If a reptile, right? If a reptile was fucking like trying to like fuck me in the face or something, the last thing, and I believed in God and Jesus and all that shit, and they weren't there and they didn't help me, the last thing I would do is go on a show and talk about how great they are, because where were they? What did they do? And also, okay, so you ripped their face off and then that's it? Like, the story was just getting good. Okay, so let's get this straight. So, big lizard dick in her face. She rips the lizard's face off. Gargoyles start melting out of the face hole. To be continued? What? How do you stop the story there? It was just getting good. We have big alien cock. We've got gargoyles. We've got serpentine creatures. Her husband's still apparently sleeping in the bed. God is nowhere to be found. How are you gonna fucking leave it hanging like that, motherfucker? Goddamn. God damn! So anyway, I just wanted to share that because everyone needs to know that, that a serpentine creature with gargoyles, right? It's, it's like getting fries with cheese. It's like, not only is there the serpentine reptile, but then also you got the gargoyles, like you sprinkled on top, It's incredible. Fuck. How's everyone doing today? I mean, okay, here's my thing. If someone now again, in fact, I'm going to make this a segment. Okay. I respect conspiracy theorists more than I respect religion. If someone believes that Jesus in the Bible was actually an alien and visited Earth, right? And that, the primitive minds of people at the time thought that they were God or something, that to me is more reasonable than anything else in the Bible at all. If you believe in Christianity, if you're whatever book you want to believe in, I think you are dumber than someone who thinks that Jesus was an alien. I'm sorry. I'm just letting y'all know. This is my opinion on religion, okay? I think people that believe the earth is flat are more logical than those that are Christians or religious. I do. I'm sorry. I do. At least the flat earthers are like, I only believe what I see. I only believe what I see. That's, I haven't seen the curvature yet because, I don't leave my house. I only believe what I see, right? Maybe one day they'll go out there and see the curvature and then great for them, right? At least they're like, their principles are fine. Like, I'll believe it when I see it. Christians, on the other hand, there's like, yep, there's an invisible man. Jesus is watching me jerk off. What was it? Like Eve was made from like a rib or something, you got the talking snakes, you got Moses split in the sea, you got Jesus wearing sandals, that's fucking crazy. I'm sorry, that's fucking crazy. You know what else I believe that is more logical than being a Christian? You know what else? I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to be honest. I was going to say QAnon, but I can't even. Like, it's on the same level. It's the same spectrum. But there's other classic conspiracies, right? That are like, I believe like thinking 9/11 was an inside job. That's more logical than being a Christian. You got questions. There's no answers. You come to some conclusions that maybe I don't necessarily agree with, but at least we're in the same line of thinking. Like there's something going on here. We don't have all the information. We can't make a definitive statement, right? So, but Christians, they're like, yup. So Jesus Christ, he got killed, and then he came back, and then he was like, he was dead, but he was a ghost, and then he gave everyone wine, so everyone got really drunk, and then he went off into Ghostland. Yeah, okay, sure, buddy, sure, right? Now again, I don't know, I don't understand why someone would identify as a Christian. What do you gain other than you are associated with crazy people? And that's just my opinion. I know. I'm allowed to have my opinion. Right? So it's one thing. Oh, I believe that the Bible teaches us, some things that I think are good. Some moral guidelines, like not wearing mixed fabric. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that I live my life by those guys. Yeah. Huh? What? But okay, fine. You want to okay, Jesus is a good guy. He seems like a communist to me, but hey, don't worry about that. So you want to model your life after Jesus. Okay. So why are you a Christian? Why do you have to believe in a magical aspect to Jesus in order to model your life after him? What if he was just a good guy? What if he was just man, that guy was really cool, and then everyone wrote a book about him? What if there was no religion at all? There's no God, there's no magic, there's no superpowers, no one split the sea, everyone's just chilling, and they're whoa, y'all ever see Jesus? He's down by the watering hole. He cracked open a fucking bottle of wine and threw it in the fountain, and now we're all getting drunk, right? What if he's just a cool guy? I hope people write books about me. Right? I hope, oh man, Andrea, she was cool as hell. I mean, right? I don't want, if someone writes a book about me, I don't want someone else to go oh, Andrea was super worldly. She was a magical being. No, I was just cool. I'm just cool. So, okay, you want to live your life modeled after Jesus. Cool. That's great. You're not a Christian, okay? Sorry. Just drop the label. Just drop it. You're a socialist. You're a communist. That's cool. That's way cooler than being a Christian. I'm just saying. Okay. So, now, that's my opinion on Christianity. I think the other religions are also pretty stupid. I mean, again, you look at, I know, I've been leaning against religion lately. I know, this is I've been leaning into it. So, I've always had these opinions, but lately, I've been leaning into them. I'm just, because there's so much stupid shit going out there. I'm sorry, I can't. But anyway, so the other religions are also pretty dumb. But how do you know you got the right religion? That's one of the things that I know we've all heard these lines before. But how do you know your religion is the right one? How do you know? Personally, this is why I'm an atheist. I'm not going to place my bets on a spiritual, otherworldly being contest. And how do you know any of them are right? Do you know how dumb people were 2,000 fucking years ago? They were dumb as fuck. They had shit for brains, dude. You're gonna trust them? You're gonna trust them? Some dumb bitch from 2,000 years ago? That's gonna be your spiritual guide through the world? Some dumbass wrote a book 1,200 years ago and you're oh man, this is gold. These motherfuckers were eating shit. I'm sorry, they were killing each other over the dumbest shit. Oh, your God better than my God. My God. Blah, blah, blah. And you're going to buy their story? All the scientists in the world, you can get a telescope, you can look into the skies, no God there. They didn't have a telescope, but they saw God. What? Now, I'm sorry. I trust someone who says, I'm going to be honest with you. This lady right here, the UFO serpentine lady, I trust her more than I trust what's in the fucking Bible. Because at least she's giving me something. At least it's a modern day account of something. Y'all are going off of some stupid shit from 2,000 years ago? What are you... I'm sorry. What? What? And then you want me to take you seriously? Wow. But then also, it gets even worse. Institutional religion. I know, right? These motherfuckers somehow managed to fuck up society to such a degree where they don't have to pay taxes. Yeah, that's right. They don't pay taxes. Do you pay taxes? I pay taxes. Does your dog pay taxes? Probably. Whenever you buy them food, they're paying taxes in that way. Religious institutions? No taxes. Nah. They're going to take all your money, and then they're going to keep it all, and then no taxes. What? You ever wonder why there's 1,000 fucking churches in every small town in the South? It's because they're all tax havens. People go, imagine, okay, I'm going to throw this out there. We're going to get twisting and turning. Okay, so imagine you're some guy who hates cryptocurrency, but you're religious And you don't think that churches should pay taxes. How dumb are you? I'm sorry, just throwing that out there, because I had this conversation with someone like a couple weeks ago. But anyway, they don't pay taxes. Like, I'm going to start a church. I'm going to fucking start a church. I'm going to start at a church. I'm sorry. I'm going to start a church because I don't want to pay taxes. If I go up there and say that I'm magical, woo! Right? Like, does that mean I don't have to pay taxes anymore? What the fuck? I'm sorry, but what the fuck, man? Like, again, religion is fucking stupid. They've taken over the whole world. They're not paying any taxes. They're blowing up people's minds with their fucking fantasy garbage. And it's just like, we're all dumber as a result. We're all fucking dumber as a result. You're telling me you trust a book written 2,000 years ago about what the secret of the universe is, but also, by the way, trans people are evil. Gay people are evil. What? What? I'm sorry, man. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. So, a list of things that, this is my new I'm workshopping my new bit here. List of things that I believe more than Christianity and the Bible. This is going to be my new bit, okay? So, aliens, reptiles, like, reptile people, aliens actually visiting Earth, the flat Earth, I believe more. 9/11 is an inside job. I believe that more than I believe what's in the Bible. What else? What are some other classic conspiracy theories? Like, I don't know, like QAnon is just basically a different version of religion. That's just like religion, but it's off the rails. Right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, imagine, you are closer to QAnon than you are to, like, regular people. I don't know, man. I'm sorry, I'm offending Bodan in the chat. I'm probably offending a lot of people, but I don't know. I'm allowed to speak my mind. This is my show. I'm allowed to speak my mind. Ugh, but I mean, like, again, like, these motherfuckers are crazy. These motherfuckers are crazy. When I was walking around town one day, I had this preacher walk up to me and just, like, start following me around town. I think I told this story. I recorded the whole thing. They started following me around town, trying to tell me about how great God was. And I was just going with it. I was like, oh, I've never heard of Jesus. And they were so, like, they were freaking out because they were like, oh my God, this person's never heard of Jesus. I was just, like, obviously I was lying, but they just, like, they went with it. What, are they going to call me a liar? Oh, Jesus? Who's that? What? The Bible? Never read it. Never heard of it. So I was trying to get this preacher guy to just, like, give me some really good material, and I never ended up uploading that video, but like, again, like, these motherfuckers, like, they're telling me about how, like, God and the original sin, and what the fuck is sin? Eating an apple is sin? What? It's called nourishment. It's called nutrition. You know what's in an apple? Fiber. And this is why 95% of Americans don't eat enough fiber. Because they're reading the Bible. They're thinking, oh shit, if I eat an apple, I'm going to fucking get killed by God. So they're going to eat their fucking processed fucking meat, their hamburgers, their chicken nuggies. Fuck that apple. Fuck that fiber. Fuck my small intestine. I don't give a shit. I'm going with God. And that's 95% of Americans, folks. Thank you for listening. I'm workshopping a new bit here. I'm workshopping. This is not the final product. Oh, that was a different one. Anastasia. I've gotten a lot of Jesus freaks talking to me over the last couple of... after a while. That's the Lieutenant Governor, Riolan. Tell us the 11 things you can't say on TV. Oh my God. I don't know. I feel like, the anti-religion thing got really cringe, right? And then, like, people stopped talking about religion. I'm down to bring it back. I'm down to bring this shit back. I'm bringing it back. Like, honestly, I'm down to lead the charge. I'm down to bring this shit back. Because, like, again, you ever think about this shit? It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Like, they actually believe these things? Prisons are full of Christians. Being religious does not make you superior. I wouldn't necessarily say that, like, you know, prisons being full of Christians inherently makes Christianity bad. I think that Christianity does a good job of that itself, but I don't know, like, again, like, I would rather someone be, like, a fucking murderer and then realize that murder is wrong and then, like, do everything in their life to, like, overcome, you know, that, and then, like, try to put a lot of good in the world, than for them to just say, oh, I read the Bible, I'm on Team Jesus now, let me out. Yeah, so I know I killed your whole family, but I read the Bible, and they made some good points. So, can I get out now? I'd rather go after the structure that led to nihilistic religious doctrine. Oh, I go after everything. It's not an either. It's definitely not an either or for me. But I'm sorry, like one of the things that let me be honest here. Like, this is my thought process, okay? The structures versus individuals thing. I think going after individuals in the abstract is perfectly okay. I think going after structures is the ideal thing. Like, if I'm at a political rally or something and I got the megaphone, I'm not gonna go up and say 95% of you motherfuckers don't eat vegetables. What the fuck is the matter with you? That's not what I'm gonna say, okay? If I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna shit talk the institutions. I'm gonna shit talk specific, like, high-ranking individuals. Absolutely, right? But also, those people are not listening to me. Like, that's one of the things that I can't do a show every day and it's like, I'm gonna attack Nancy Pelosi every day. She's never gonna watch my show. She's never gonna listen to me. She doesn't know who I am. She will never know who I am. So what the fuck am I doing? The Islamophobia that came out of the atheist cringe movement. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's absolute massive L. Massive L for sure. Because again, like, Islam, like, I am more accepting of people that are Muslims than I am of Christians, because I live in a Christian theocracy, right? If I lived in, like, an area where, like, you know, Islam was the dominant religion or something, then I would hate Islam more. I probably wouldn't do it on a show because I'll be killed, right? But, you know, but I live in the United States of America. So for me, my main line of attack has always been against Christians. Fuck Christianity, fuck Jesus, fuck God, fuck him in the face with a face fucking machine. Get that serpentine fucking reptile from that crazy lady's show, get them in there and fuck that motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. But, like, again, like, going after individuals. I'm fine with going after individuals in the abstract. I'm also fine, I'm gonna be honest, I'm also fine with just going after individuals. Like, if someone says something that I deem to be stupid, I have no problem clapping back. No problem clapping back at all. But again, like, when 95% of Americans are so, like, diseased in the mind that the idea, the mere notion of a vegetable is so repulsive to them that they can't do it. You know, I'm gonna go after people. I mean, people need to improve themselves. That's the other thing as well. And it's also, like, I'm not out here trying to be, like, a movement leader. I'm not out here trying to be, like, in a position of power. And if I ever do aspire to do those things, it's gonna be ironic, right? My thing is, like, I'm just trying to be funny on a podcast here. Like, you know, I don't want people to take what I say extremely seriously. You can have your own opinions. You can disagree with me. That's fine. That's fine. It's all good, bro. Yeah, I never understood Islamophobia. I really didn't. Because the thing was, it's like, oh, the terrorists are coming. No, don't believe all those dumb things. Like, okay, yeah, sure. Like, there's a couple of Muslim terrorists, okay? And have you seen the southern United States? Have you been outside in the United States? Have you ever been to a fucking sporting game where they make you put your hand on your heart and praise Jesus and God and the USA and the bombs in midair and rockets' red glare? Like, that shit is a way scarier and way more of an actual threat than some guy who lives way across on the other side of the planet who might think death to America, which, by the way, I would agree with them on that one. So, hey, as far as I'm concerned, Christianity should be the #1 target of American atheists. Fuck Christianity, fuck Jesus, and I'm gonna say it again. Fuck them with the face fucking machine. White nationalists and the cops are the biggest terrorists. Oh, absolutely. The most successful serial killers in the history of the world are all police and no one knows their names? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. You can maybe say my anti-religious angle is a turnoff. That's fine. Like, I'm sure that there are religious people that are in my audience, and I'm sure that they feel alienated, and I'm sorry about that. But I mean, like, it really is one of the things, like, I don't feel, like, if religious people throughout my entire life have, like, try, like, you know, to attack me for, like, who I am or whatever, right? Like, I have no problem whatsoever reversing that shit. I don't. And if people, like, feel the need to bring up religion as like, oh, it's a minority. Oh, yeah, they don't pay taxes on church. They don't do any of this shit. Religion has not done anything good that couldn't be done without it. Like, you know? So it's like, oh, religion put me on the right path. Okay, well, there's other ways to get put on the right path. You don't have to believe in Jesus to be put on the right fucking path. It's harsh. I mean, but yeah, people are allowed to be stupid. That's the other thing. If you want to believe in dancing fairies in the sky and angels and Lucifer with the fucking harp and all that shit, if you want to believe in that because it makes you... If that's your thing, if that's what you want to, like, spend your time and energy believing, that's fine. I personally would rather believe in aliens. And I'm going to be honest, folks. I'm going to be honest. Like, again... I do respect people that believe in aliens more, like, actually, like, you know, not believe in aliens in the abstract, but believe aliens have visited Earth. I believe those people are more logical than Jesus. Because think about it. Oh, there's that one event, what was, like, you know, that one event at Roswell or whatever, and that guy was abducted. At least that's, like, up to date. At least that's up to date. Y'all are going off of conspiracy theories from 2,000, 4,000, 5,000 years ago. 5,000 fucking years ago. Some guy did something and then an angel spoke to them. At least this ancient astronaut guy is like, yo, this is this is like last year. You know, my brother was at a fucking, you know, barbecue and then, like, all of a sudden he's gone for 3 days and then boom, comes back with an anal probe. Right? At least that was like a couple, like, that's recent. You can talk to the motherfucker. You can ask that guy some questions and you can determine if he's crazy yourself. You can't do that with Jesus. Jesus has been dead for a long time. Also, what kind of God dies? Like, hey guys, it's God here. Oh, I'm dead now. What? You're God. How are you gonna fucking die? What the fuck? From laughing at religious people to directly attacking them. I'm not attacking them. You can believe whatever you want. But I'm allowed to believe that you're stupid. It's in the same vein of people that don't like Mega Man X6. You don't like Mega Man X6? Go fuck yourself. It's the same vein of people that don't like Dragon Ball GT. You ever hear these motherfuckers out there? Oh, I love Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball Z, but I hate Dragon Ball GT. Go fuck yourself. You have no ability to appreciate art. You're a dumbass, and you're a loser, and I don't respect you. I'm not like that with religion. Like, you can believe that. I'm not going to say you can't believe Dragon Ball GT is bad. You can believe whatever you want. You're wrong. You're factually wrong. You're incorrect. My interpretation of the universe supersedes yours. You are wrong. But that means, that's fine. You can believe it. You can go out there living an inferior life without Dragon Ball GT in it. That's fine with me. I'm not going to live that life. I love Dragon Ball GT. Conversely, right, if you want to believe Doom 4 is a good game in the Doom franchise, hey, have at it. That's fine. You can believe that. Am I going to think that you're dumb? Yeah. Am I going to think that you're wrong? Yeah. And am I going to blame you for the death of the Doom franchise? Absolutely. You're a dumbass. Your appreciation of art is inferior to mine. Your ability to play video games is inferior to mine. You're a loser, and I hate you. That being said, you can believe Doom 4 is a good game. It's not. It's a shitty game, but you can do whatever you want. There are people that bang their head in the wall for entertainment. As far as I'm concerned, do whatever the fuck you want. Hey, Umar. Anyway, now that I've done a comedy skit, don't take the stream too seriously, folks. That's all I ask. Man, religion just sucks, though. Like, for real. It sucks. It sucks. Good taste in game facts. Thank you, Soy Boy Stan. I appreciate that. I also, this is, how much caffeine is in this? 240 milligrams, and I'm like 70% done. So, I've had whatever 70% of 240 milligrams of caffeine is in 40 minutes. So, throwing that out there. Yeah, Bodan just came back after like a 6-month hiatus, and I'm about to make them sad enough to run away again. Oh, yesterday was the 217th day of consecutive protest in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, over the police shooting of Andrew Brown Jr. that took place on April 21st. Again, need I remind you, folks, when they went in to serve their arrest warrant, by the way, it wasn't an actual arrest warrant. It was fake. It didn't get a judge's signature. They didn't know what the fuck they were doing. But okay, so they went out there to serve their arrest warrant. It was actually a search warrant. There was no arrest warrant. The key facts here. 7 sheriff deputies with assault rifles. Really? Really? You need 7 of the motherfuckers? Right? They knew that Andrew Brown Jr. was unarmed. They had, intelligence, whatever you want to say. They knew for a fact that Andrew Brown Jr. was unarmed. He was known in the community to not have guns, to not like guns, and he had no gun at the time. He was not a threat at all. They went in there, 7 of the motherfuckers, with AR-15s, right? And again, Deputy Daniel Meads, after shooting Andrew Brown Jr. while he was running away in the back of the head, went immediately not to perform medical, practices to try to save his life, not to, see what the damage he caused. His immediate action, what was it? Oh, right, to pick up all the rifle casings all across the place after he shot into a neighbor's house through their kitchen in a school zone at 8:30 in the morning. Didn't give a shit about Andrew Brown Jr.'s life, or if he was, maybe he wasn't shot in the back of the head, maybe he was shot in the shoulder and he was bleeding out. I'm not going to perform any medical intervention. I'm going to pick up all my bullets so that no one knows how many bullets I fired. Then he was caught on his friend's co-worker's body camera because he's stupid, and he was like, hey bro, shine your light on this while he's fucking recording you tamper with the magazine. These people are fucking dumb. They're dumb. But also, they got away with murder. So they killed Andrew Brown Jr., they assassinated him, they knew he was unarmed, they tampered with evidence, they all knew that he tampered with evidence. Sheriff Tommy Wooten saw the tape, they knew he was tampering with evidence, that's why they're not fucking releasing the goddamn thing. And then what did Tommy Wooten do? Oh, I know. I'll give you several months of paid vacation. Come back whenever you want, buddy. Come back whenever you want. If I'm working and I know I'm going into this one again. If I'm working at, a used car dealer, and let's say someone is, considering to buy a car, and, I jump on the hood of the car, and I just, get, a sledgehammer, and I smash their fucking head in, am I going to get paid vacation? Am I going to get a salary increase? Yeah, that's right. After their paid vacation, they got a bonus. The entire sheriff's department got a raise. The Pasquotank County Board of Commissioners voted to increase the salaries of every sheriff's deputy. So again, they knew that he was unarmed and not a threat, killed him anyway, covered up their involvement in the killing, got paid vacation, got them and their buddies and all of their coworkers a raise. What? What? Does that make any fucking sense at all? At all? In any world, in what world does that make any logical fucking sense in any capacity? But this is Elizabeth City. This is Pasquotank County. This is the United States of goddamn America. There are no laws here. We live in a lawless world. You can do whatever the fuck you want if you're a cop. You can kill anyone you want for any reason at all and get away with it because cops are a gang. It's a terrorist organization. You think these motherfuckers believe in law and order? What? Yeah, there's a law. It's called don't murder people. But guess what? When those in charge of enforcing the law are the ones murdering people, and they are in charge of whether or not to enforce the law, they can murder anyone they want, not enforce the law, but they'll enforce the law on you for smoking weed. Yeah, that's right. If you're smoking a blunt on your way home from work, you're gonna get pulled the fuck over and thrown in a jail cell, because this is North fucking Carolina. You can't smoke weed in public. How dare you? How dare you? How fucking dare you? I'm gonna go around and kill someone for fun, get paid vacation, but I caught you smoking weed. You're an evil motherfucker. We're gonna throw you in the court system, waste your time, waste the taxpayers' dime, right? And then we're gonna throw you in jail for smoking weed. Yeah, that's right. In North Carolina, smoking weed is fucking illegal. They will fuck you in the face if you're smoking weed. You can kill someone. That's fine. Killing people, that's all good. As long as you're a cop, by the way. As long as you're a cop, you can kill someone. But God forbid someone's house smell a little fucking weedy. Oh no, gotta break in, gotta arrest everyone, because that's all the cops are useful for. Law enforcement is a joke. When you can enforce the law in any way that you want, it isn't law. It's a suggestion. There is no such thing as law in this country. These are just suggestions. The federal government and state governments, they just suggest these things. And then the cops are the ones that go like, do you really want to? Nah. Look at what happened in Texas, right, with that Biden bus story, where there was like a Biden, tour bus, or it's not a tour bus, but they were going to from political event to political event, and then they had Trump people try to drive them off the road and kill them. And they called for help. The Biden people called for help. They called 911. And the cops were like, nah. Oh, you're in imminent danger. People are threatening to kill you? Nah. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Who cares? They don't need to enforce the law. Enforcing the law is optional for them. Right? Especially when their own buddies are the ones breaking the law. Why would they enforce the law on their own buddies? No way. Not a single chance in hell, because law enforcement is a joke. They are gangs, they are terrorist organizations, and they need to be dismantled. Full stop. Because again, when you look at the facts of this case, what we know, it is indefensible. If you defend Pasquotank County sheriffs, you are a garbage son of a bitch, and I think you are basically as bad as the murderers, because you are upholding a system in which people are allowed to kill other people and get away scot-free. If I'm working at Wendy's and I murder someone, I go to jail. If I'm working at Jiffy Lube and I murder someone, I go to jail. If I work at Chuck E. Cheese's and I murder someone, I go to jail. If I work for the sheriff's department and I murder someone, I get a raise. What? What? No, I disagree. So, we've been out here for 217 days, folks. We're not going anywhere. This watermelon kiwi is pretty good. It's watermelon kiwi flavor but it also has other natural flavors, so. A Daniela? I'm afraid I do not know a Daniela. Well, that's cool. Even in the military, if you murder the wrong person, you go to jail. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Remember that drone strike that killed like 7 kids in Afghanistan? And then the U.S. State Department was like, "Oh, our bad," but no one's gonna get reprimanded. No one's gonna get in trouble. We're just gonna go on TV and say, "Yep, we killed 7 children. Yikes, my bad." But also, we just gave everyone a raise and we raised the Pentagon's defense budget. So bye bye. And then the TV turned off. Ugh. Wow, this Rockstar shit is really... I'm feeling... You ever feel caffeine, like, right here? Like, right in, like, your eyebrows? That's where the caffeine is kicking in me. Right now, it's, like, right in this, like, area of the eyebrows. Wow. Man, these motherfuckers are brutal. I should not get Rockstars, man. Holy fuck. Wow. Well, this is a 0 sugar. It's got erythritol. Carbonated water, citric acid, erythritol, taurine, sodium citrate, natural flavor, caffeine, sodium benzate, maltodextrin, acylfame potassium, glucuronolactone, sucralose, I love sucralose, potassium sorbate, inositol, niacinamide, and some other stuff. Yeah, Monsters. I'd prefer Monster, but I was just like, this was on sale at the grocery store, and I was like, fuck it, I've never really tried this, so. Oh, I know Unknown Stoyle. I know. Sounds like a paint stripper. I mean, could be. Yeah, that's right. 240 milligrams of caffeine in a little over an hour. You know what I'm going to wash it down with? Polar brand premium seltzer. That's right, folks. We're getting into the fucking second hour of this show. That's right. Above It All is a 2-hour show now. When did that happen? I don't know. Folks, for those of you that weren't here earlier, I will be doing Thanksgiving show tomorrow at noon. So it's like the same schedule. It's the same schedule that I do on Saturdays. Oh, wow. Hold up. Folks, I got a good stretch going on. Oh! I got a real good stretch going on. Oh, yeah. Yep. Wait. Yep, that's good. Oh, fuck me, that's good. Fuck me, that's good. Oh. 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 Wait. Oh, that's good. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Wait, I'm gonna go in a little bit more. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Okay. Oh. Whew. Woo! I'm acting a little crazy, aren't I? I'm not crazy. What's Thanksgiving? Some pagan ritual? It's some other fucking stupid America crap. Oh, by the way, so tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I will be downing an entire bottle of vodka over the course of the day. I don't know if I'll get through the whole thing, but I will be very drunk by tomorrow's show. So if y'all want to see me drunk, I don't know if I don't normally, like, I've drank during shows before. I mean, there was this, when I did the Spook 5 Kilar, there was this one, which game did I play where I got, like, really drunk and I don't remember. I think it might have been Silent Hill 1. No, it wasn't that. No, it was Muppet Monster Adventure, yeah. I think that's the drunkest I've been on stream in a while. Why? Because I don't like Thanksgiving. And so my yeah, I don't like Thanksgiving. So my celebration of holidays is by getting drunk the entire day. Oh, I got pretty shit-faced on those ones. But those are a little old. Did I drink last night? I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. I think. I might have. I don't know. Am I gonna sit at the table with my family? Maybe. I don't know. Wawa turkey hoagie. No turkey, Bob. Cut it out. Get a roasted veggie hoagie. Yeah, I'm killing the fuck out of my brain cells, folks. My brain cells, they're like, ew, in the gone zone. Eat cranberries. I prefer to listen to cranberries. That's just me, though. God damn. Holy shit, cock. Alright, let's get into the news, folks. Yo, I've got this, like, bruise on my hand that I don't know where it came from, but it's been here for a while. And it doesn't hurt. Maybe, I don't know, I'm probably not helping the bruise, but it doesn't hurt at all. But it's just like, it's like a little discoloration. You see that? Right here? You see this, like, it's like a It's like a slight discoloration. I don't know what that is, but it's been there for like a couple days. And, so. Cranberries are disgusting and counter-revolutionary. I do know that their songs can be political, but I'm going to be honest, I don't know enough about Ireland in order to discern what politics they have. But I love their music, so I'm just letting you know. And, you gotta be able to separate art from the artist sometimes. I recommend listening to Cranberries Unplugged, MTV Unplugged edition. Very, very good performance. Very, very good stuff. Did I whack my hand on something? I don't know. I might have. It's very possible. All right. Okay. Oh, hell yes. Hell yes, folks. Hell goddamn yeah. It's a tumor? Is it a tumor? I don't think it's a tumor. Anyway. Let's get it. All right. Breaking news, folks. Breaking news. New study finds microdosing psychedelics can be effective in treating anxiety and depression. So let's read. A new study is adding to the growing body of research suggesting that the use of certain hallucinogens can help treat people battling mental health disorders. A study recently published in Nature Scientific Reports found the use of small doses of psychedelics such as psilocybin, the active ingredient found in magic mushrooms, or LSD, resulted in a reduction of anxiety and depression symptoms among participants. The international study, led by the University of British Columbia, Okanagan, UBCO, included more than 8,500 people from 75 countries who used an anonymous self-reporting system. About half of the participants were microdosing, or consuming very low quantities of psychedelics, while half were not. In comparing microdosers and non-microdosers, there was a clear association between microdosing and fewer symptoms of depression, anxiety, and stress, which is important given the high prevalence of these conditions and the substantial suffering they cause. Joseph Rootman, UBCO doctoral student at the study's lead author, said in a statement. Let's keep going, folks. This is some good stuff. Whoa. Researchers also said the study is the first to examine the practice of combining small doses of psychedelics with other substances, such as niacin, lion's mane mushrooms, and cacoa, also known as cocoa. Caco, unlike the creature in Doom. Over the past several years, numerous studies have shown small doses of psychedelics, psilocybin specifically, have resulted in improvements in levels of depression among participants. A 2016 study looked at whether the drug could help with symptoms of cancer-related depression and anxiety. A group of cancer patients were given a single dose of synthetic. Not good with the synthetic. Just throwing that out there. Don't try that at home, kids. And reported their anxiety and depression symptoms eased. A 2020 follow-up study found that many participants were still feeling the positive effects of the treatment years later. All right, folks. It's in. The science is in. I have no opinion on this, but the science is in. So that's all I got to say. Be careful, folks. But the science is in. Like, it's the science was out. They knocked on the door. I opened the door, and now it's in. So, I don't know what to tell you. And they brought the jury with them. The jury's also in. So, the science is in. The jury is in. I have no opinion on this subject, but they're in. And then so now I've closed the door and I've turned the heat on and we're having a conversation. So there you go. All right, let's do some more news, folks. We're doing the news today. What? Whoa. Got Max the dog. He's woofing it up in the background. Okay. Hello. Maxie's coming up for Max the dog time. Hey, bud. How's it going? Max the dog here. Alright. Come on, baby. Oh. Hello. Poo-poo. Oh, Poo-poo's the puppy. The puppy doggy. Oh, ay. Alright. Look at him! Look at him! We got some primo Max the dog content here, folks. Oh! Max is a poop dog. He pooped twice this morning. He's a frickin' poop dog. You're a poop dog, Max. You're a poop dog. You're a poop dog. Oh, 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 oh. I'm looking at Google News. I'm trying to find something to talk about here. Oh. 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 Look at this. Look at this. Oh. I love this fucking creature. Oh, he's sneezing. You're sneezing. You're sneezing. Whoa! Oh, oh. He's had enough. Put his paw right in my organs. All right. Yo, the news sucks. There's like nothing to talk about in the news. This is, as they say, a slow news day. I mean, like, I don't know. There's a lot to talk about, but I don't want to talk about anything like, you know, I don't want to say anything stupid if I talk about something super serious. Yeah, imagine getting fucking arrested for and put in jail for 42 fucking years, and then they're like, "Yikes, our bad," and then they just like kind of like throw you outside. Like, that's fucking crazy. 70%. All right, let's talk about this. This is good. This is exactly what I want to be talking about while on the substances that I'm on today. Tomorrow morning. This morning. Okay, let's go. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, folks, at it again. We must defeat the Democrats in 2022. Save America! Stop communism. Maxie. Maxie. Woo. Let's watch.
In darkness, there's light and hope and progress, and that's what this year's Thanksgiving, in my view, represents.
But this Thanksgiving, brace yourself for the highest grocery tab you've had in decades.
That's what this year's Thanksgiving, in my view, represents.
Yeah.
How about this, by the way? How about this? Maybe you don't need all that stupid crap in your fucking body, in your bloodstream? Oh, you're gonna eat turkey. Why? Why the fuck are you eating turkey? Eat spaghetti and fucking whatever. Right, come on now. What the fuck? Turkey on Thanksgiving. Oh, we gotta go get the turkey. You know, they inflate that fucking shit and they artificially increase the prices because you dipshits are gonna buy that shit. Fuck turkey. Fuck you. Fuck your dumbass holiday. All right, let's continue.
Average price for the traditional holiday dinner is up 14% from last year.
The price per pound of turkey, $1.36 today, about 70% more than 2 years ago.
Oh my God.
Up 15%.
Oh, I'm so into this.
Up 11%.
Hold on, I'm turning my light on.
We're all in a very different circumstance.
Let's go.
Things are a hell of a lot better.
Thanksgiving
Let's
coming
go.
up. $600 million more per day they're going to spend on their gasoline.
I think this could be the most expensive Thanksgiving that we've had in history.
That means for consumers, the day after Thanksgiving could be more like Bleak Friday.
Wages have gone up higher, faster than inflation.
We can verify, no. Wages have not grown more than inflation since last Thanksgiving.
It's real, and it's rough.
This Thanksgiving, we're all in a very different circumstance. Things are a hell of a lot better, hell of a lot better.
I'm sorry. Oh, Lord have mercy. Now that's a good trailer. Hey, Max, how's it going? That is really funny, folks. Maybe you don't need to buy turkey. Maybe think about not doing that. Oh, inflation's so high! You know, yeah, inflation is high. The country's fucked. Republicans, you think Republicans are gonna fucking make the country any better? Oh yeah, you know what they're gonna do? Pass another fucking tax cut for the rich, you dumb fuck. Alright? We're fucked. No one's gonna save you. Stop eating turkey. Go fuck yourself. That's what I have to say. Happy fucking Thanksgiving. God, the music was so good though. Let's see, is there anything else I can... Man, that was a good one. Let's see what else I got. Is there anything else? There's nothing else I got. Inflation is up, folks. It is up. All right, Google News for me. All right, I don't care. I don't care about any of this. All right, folks, that's the show for today. Thank you all for watching. Tomorrow I will be streaming at noon. So in about 35 minutes from right now, I will be streaming tomorrow. So 24 hours, and after you wait 24 hours, you're going to have to wait another 34 minutes from right now. Well, maybe 33 because there's that stream delay. So, you know, I'm saying this and then like it's going into the, you know, it's going like pew, and it's going in there, and it's fucking going around in the tubes, and then it's like gonna, and then it pops right back out on your screen like 20 seconds later, or something. I don't know what the delay is, honestly. But anyway, folks, thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. And I will see y'all tomorrow.
That isn't what it meant.
Well, what did it mean then? Explain.
It meant that it's indicative of low-resolution thinking.
Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Could you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
Across this country, we've seen this new phenomenon lately. chanted at sporting events and on signs. The phrase is "Let's go Brandon."
What's the most important issue in the governor's race here in Virginia?
Getting back to the basics of teaching children, not teaching them critical race theory. Well, I'm not...
What is critical race theory?
Well, I'm not going to get into the specifics of it because I don't understand it that much, but it's something that I don't... What little bit that I know, I don't care for. I don't have that much knowledge on it, but it's something that that I don't care for.
So stupid, so stupid. Thank you, thank you.
In case you don't know, and you haven't seen the latest polls, the American people hold the President of the United States in contempt. They hold this institution in contempt. They hold the Republican Party in contempt. They hold the Democratic Party in contempt. They think that maybe...
I eat extra sharp. That's what I eat.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.